That's right, Dread. You know my name. Also, let's see them likes, folks. Come on, hit that like button. Ha ha. Literally, as we've come in, you're puffing the magic dragon.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Vaughn's here, but he's asleep, I see. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I see Jamal, Dreadeye, Julie, Shalini, and I don't see as many likes as I see viewers. I'm just putting that out there and sending it into the ether, if you will. But hey-ho, let's go. We are here to build the Trevi Fountain. We're to complete the Trevi Fountain, actually. There it is. There it is. You can stroke it. You can touch it. Give it some love. Do you love the fountain?
It's bigger than I thought it would be.
Well, it was a lot of money.
Mm.
It wasn't cheap.
I do like the architecture sets.
Obviously, it was a gift, but it wasn't cheap.
They're like... they're good sets.
They are good sets. Good evening, Chrissy. Say hello to the people out there.
Hello, people.
Shall I show the people what we've got for next set? So they can get a little bit excited early, or shall I show them later? Shall I keep it a surprise? What do you think?
Save it.
Save it. I'll save it. Okay. It does look fab, doesn't it? Evening, Mrs. Hawk, Lady of the People, says Dreadeye.
Oh, yeah, but look, you can see Beauty and the Beast behind.
You can. And don't forget, if you haven't already, do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And yes, there is the Beauty and the Beast castle behind. And Grogu.
Grogu.
In his hover chair. They were done live on stream already. Shalini says, hi, Chrissy. And that this looks fab. It does look fab. You are correct.
Hello, Shalini. I keep burping potato salad.
She actually had a salad for dinner, folks. I mean, I said to her, because she wants to get back on her Slimming World thing. And I said to her, if you're eating that for dinner, you must really be serious, because it just looked like a rabbit food. Oh, that is a weird way to introduce yourself, Ollie, there in the chat. Just Willy. He wanted me
I think he's got something on his mind.
I think he might have something on his mind. I mean, there's some place he wants to be right now.
There's a few sets out at the moment that I want.
Oh, yeah, there are a bunch of new ones came out just yesterday, including Mecha Team Leader, the biggest Fortnite set so far. It's like £200.
Yeah, no. The one I want is The Simpsons.
Yes, the Krusty Burger.
Yeah.
However, I've looked at it, and it's very small for a £180 set. Very small.
I don't care.
Well...
It's The Simpsons.
Okay. Well, do you want to start getting some bags out so people have got some visual delights this evening?
I can just see my nails. There you
They don't need to just see your nails. They need to see some Lego. They want to see some building. They want to see some fabulous plastic brick action on this, I'm going to say Monday night.
I also did 6 lengths in the swimming pool today.
I did 4. Slowly.
You did,
You love your potatoes. Of course you love your potatoes, Shalini. You're Irish.
I love potato salad.
Yeah, but she's Irish. She's like, oh, I love me my potatoes. Yes, that's par for the course, is it not?
And then Dexter appears and he's sitting there licking his lips going, ham.
Yeah, he does. The kids have just had their dinner. He's eaten his entire dinner and he just appears and he's like, I want your dinner.
Then he was like, cucumber. I was like, will you bugger off?
You got to turn it round.
Yeah.
You got to build on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, just
don't touch.
Putting it in frame.
No, what have you been told about touching Lego?
I don't care what you tell me about touching Lego. I'm the producer here, and I produce.
You're not allowed to touch Lego. You know this.
I have to produce.
No touchy.
Yeah, I do though.
No.
Yes.
No.
I mean, is it good though, Shalini? I mean, it's salad. It's not real food.
Tasted good.
But it's not real food.
I even boiled eggs, guys.
She did boil eggs.
I did. My first ever time boiling eggs.
Yeah, she did, and it didn't look.
It was great, and I've got 2 in the fridge for tomorrow.
It didn't look appetizing.
It is very nice. Thank
Not
you.
in the slightest.
Well, that's just you. You don't like anything. That's
No, you're correct. You're correct. I'm not a fan of what you would call healthy food. No. I'm a carnivore.
Dexter even tried nicking my cucumber.
Yeah, he did. He did do that. That weirds me out a bit. I'm not going to lie. But then again, like I said, I'm a carnivore, and I've been on a carnivore diet basically for the last 20 years. I'm not dead.
Well, I did have ham.
Oh, you had some little wafer thin ham slices,
Yeah,
did
I
you?
had some ham in there. You know, you got to have your meat, didn't you?
A little bit of wafer thin ham.
Yeah, you got to have your meat.
Ham, wafer thin. You like boiled eggs for brekkie, do you, Shalini? No, thank you.
Eggs are the bomb. Any type of egg. I'm not even fussy. I love every egg.
Good evening, Amy.
I normally have scrambled egg.
Now, Amy and Bruce have the old CV19. They've not been well, and I hope they are recovering currently and feeling a bit better than they were yesterday at the very least. How are you anyway?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know that thing was still going.
You knew they had it yesterday?
No, yeah, I did know that, yeah.
Yeah.
But that was like the first time I've heard of, like, it.
Well,
I'm like,
life happens fast, doesn't it?
Oh, no.
Dippy eggs and soldiers. Ooh,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no.
They are the bomb.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
How long do you boil your eggs to get them dippy?
Well, Shalini doesn't like them dippy.
I love all eggs, me. All of them.
Amy and Bruce have been eating corned beef hash for breakfast. I do not like corned beef. I don't like it.
No, corned beef is good.
I don't like corned beef and I don't like spam.
Oh, you're weird.
Corned beef hash. Yeah, what would you call corned beef hash over there in Kentucky?
Probably the same as we have.
I'm just asking.
All right.
I'm just trying to find out. Is that okay?
No.
Jesus Christ. Dred likes some cheese on toast with poached eggs on top.
Oh, thank you, Julie.
4 minutes. I would say probably 5 or 6, but you know, fair enough. If 4 minutes is what you're suggesting, what you're going with. Anyway, if you haven't already, do click the like button, subscribe to the channel. My name is Ben. This is Chrissy. We build Lego sets here whilst talking about life, the universe, and everything for our live streams, but we do plenty more on this channel. We do travel, we do theme parks, we do accessibility. Basically.
Well, I did 11 minutes earlier for my hard-boiled eggs.
You did. It was 11 minutes for a hard-boiled egg. Good evening, Tiana. I hope you're well.
Probably could have been less, but...
Beef and potatoes. Yep, that's basically what corned beef hash is. Yep. All just mixed together in a pan, fried up.
Told you it was the same.
I just don't like corned beef. I don't.
I wonder if corned beef is what that is on Slimming World. I'm not sure. I think it's quite fatty, isn't it, corned beef though?
Maybe. So Shalini says Sunday for brekkie she had toast, scrambled eggs, and fried mushrooms and tea.
Oh yeah.
That actually sounds like your kind of heaven for breakfast, doesn't it?
That's good. That is.
I mean, when we go to see Tiana, at the end of June, don't we have an all-you-can-eat fry-up included?
Yeah.
Yeah, damn right. I mean, I barely ever eat breakfast. So,
Well, we're staying on Sunday night, so we got it cheap. And then I paid for the dinner and breakfast meal.
I mean,
where the kids were free. So
it was like £106 for a Premier Inn room for all 4 of us for the night with dinner and breakfast for all 4 of us.
Yeah.
That is... You're not going to get cheaper than that.
It was £100 if you did the night before. I was like...
Yeah, it was £100 more, wasn't it?
Yeah,
£100
more, yeah. And I was like, nah, the kids can just have Monday off.
I mean, at the end of the day, it might cost £100 for the Adventure Island tickets if Mr. Coaster Journey doesn't pull his finger out and sort us out some cheaper ones like he said he would. I know. If you are watching in the background, Mr. Journey, no, I'm judging you. Partially.
I might actually on the Monday take a walk down their very long pier.
What, the mile-long pier?
Yep.
If I charge my scooter up, I'll come with you. We could tire the kids out by doing that.
Yeah, I know.
Walk. It's got a train.
Don't need no train.
But it's got one.
I don't need no train.
You're still underweight, so you're eating whatever stays down. Fair enough. Cellini, I quite like a Premier Inn. I'm not going to lie. They're adequate.
Yeah. Our one in Eastbourne's really nice.
That's the one they're staying at.
Yeah, it's really nice, our one in Eastbourne.
They're staying there on, over the air show.
The restaurant's really nice as well. I mean, every time I've used the restaurant, I've been the only one eating in it.
When they go, it's going to be packed.
It's probably going to be busy when
it's going to be packed.
Yeah. But the staff there are really nice and their food's really nice. So, win-win.
I'm actually shocked this close to the air show that they managed to get a hotel.
That's what I said.
And one so close to the seafront as well.
Yeah, that's what I said. And the Premier Inn.
Yeah, it's one of the best hotels we've got, actually, I would say. You need to take the train, says Shalini on the Southend Pier. She's done it. Yeah, well, you don't have to do it. Vaughan and I did when went to Southend last year. See, I went up there, didn't I? I went up there to see Mr. Journey. I think it was in October or November.
I mean, if the train is running, I imagine Dexter will make us because he loves trains.
Wow. So Ollie says, I'm having jacket potatoes, salmon and coleslaw for tea because my body forces me to eat healthily. My sister did bring me some golden birthday cake Oreos from the States, though. I can eat one a day. That sounds good. Gianna says, it was £1.50 to walk up and down the pier for adult and children the last time. Just to walk.
You mean they charge me?
They charge you to walk on a
They charge me for exercise?
Pier. Amy says, I've got to hang wallpaper in the guest room, so I'll be listening but not chiming in unless asked a question directly. I'm sure that we can come up with some direct questions for Amy just randomly throughout the show. We just go, Amy. She'll be in the middle of hanging the paper. We just go, Amy. I quite like a Premier Inn breakfast as well, Ollie. And like I said, I don't really eat breakfast, but when there's one on the cards, it's like when me and, whenever we went to Alton Towers, their breakfast was actually pretty good, wasn't it? In the Flambeau's Exotic Feast restaurant.
Well, I don't know what it'd be like now.
It wasn't bad when me and John went.
Well, the last time I was there was before Dexter was... I mean, I was pregnant.
Yeah, well, like I say, it wasn't bad when me and John went. And that was, what, 2-3 years ago now? So, but what I will say is this.
Do you remember when they used to have carte d'or or you can eat ice cream?
Yeah, but what I will say...
They ain't got that anymore.
What I will say is this. They were playing the exact same lobby music.
Oh, I bet they were, yeah.
The exact same lobby.
Yeah, but you always loved it there. You were like, oh, we've got to stay in that one. And I was like...
But is it Splash Landing to Alton Towers? It is a nice hotel. But
it's too smelly.
They were playing the exact same lobby music that they were 12.5 years ago.
Yeah. No, change it up.
12.5 years, the same. I mean, imagine the staff. Imagine their sanity.
It's gone.
It's gone.
They ain't got any.
The ones that survived, anyways, the ones that might still be working here after all that time, listening to the same bit of music.
I bet the same manager ain't still there.
Over and over and over
Do you
again.
remember? Because we used to go there so often that the manager had our telephone number.
Yeah, that was true. We did do that. They actually personally rang us during the riots to make sure we got home safe. The hotel manager did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Splash Landings Hotel.
He called up all the train lines as well to make sure the trains were running our trains.
Yeah.
Because he said, otherwise we'll keep you here, until it's safe for you to go home. Unfortunately, our trains were running.
Yeah, we'd have liked to a couple of free nights, wouldn't we?
Yeah,
It would have been nice.
Wouldn't have complained.
Wouldn't have complained. Alton Towers and all that good stuff. We had Merlin passes, so we wouldn't have had to pay for theme park entry.
And then anyway, yeah. And then when we did get home, we got a phone call like an hour later from him being like, "Just making sure you got home safe." I was like, "Oh."
Yeah, Amy. Even in Brighton, the pier is now £1. I think it's £2 actually to get on, isn't it?
£2, £1 if you're.
No, it's free if you're a resident.
Is it free if you're?
Free if you're. No, didn't pay anything. I didn't pay anything for us four to get on. It was free for a residence card. So, yeah. You can't wait to see Lila and Dexter again. What time are you coming down on the Sunday? Well, we don't know yet.
I mean, you poor soul.
Well, what I will say is this. We can't check into the premiere until 3, but Adventure Island does open at 11 a.m.
Yeah, no, like, we're going to go down before we check in, obviously.
Yeah.
We'll probably get down there for when it opens.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair enough. Tiana says it's £2 to get on Brighton Pier, yeah, but for residents, for people with a BN postcode, it's free. Yeah, I get that piers need maintenance, but up until very recently, they weren't owned by private corporations, really, Ollie.
Ours don't charge.
Not yet, but it is owned by a random sheikh, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And he's made it gold.
He's made it ugly as sin.
There's like gold lions everywhere.
I mean, I do kind of want to fly the drone around it properly at some point for a bit of a practice run. The weather's been quite good lately, so I'm mostly recovered from Disney now, so maybe we'll get out and do some of that. But
I don't know. I've got a pretty fully booked week.
I see. Well, we got a fully booked day tomorrow, haven't we?
Well, no, I've got a fully booked week.
Yeah, I know, but we're taking it one day at a time. Let's just take it one day at a time. Hold on a minute. I will mute the mics. Don't come on camera. So, you've got around 6 hours on the Sunday, have you? Because of school. Okay, that's fine. Well, that's like 11 till 5.
That's cool.
That's cool with us. I mean, what we might do is we might finish around 4, 5 o'clock, go to the hotel, chill out for a bit, and then, because I know that day they're open till 10 p.m.
Yeah, so the idea, I think, then, is probably, like, when Tiana goes home, we go back to the hotel and have our dinner.
And then go and have a couple of hours more.
Yeah, and then go back.
And go see it all with the lights on.
Yeah.
Ba-ding!
That's my friend telling me that she might have gotten married.
What?
I'm trying to... Oh, I'll go see that.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Who?
Oh, don't worry.
No, tell me.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
What? Stop asking questions. I can't say whilst we're on stream, can I?
Oh, well, congratulations to our friend. Just got married. Won't say who, won't say how. We'll say it's about time. They've been together about 50 years.
For anyone that's wondering, that noise is guinea pigs.
Yeah, there are guinea pigs in the background because Dexter's got 3 of them now. Which means we do officially own a zoo. We own a zoo.
What do you mean now? We always have 3.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is we really should be charging people. With all the Lego models on display, plus all the animals, why are we not charging people to come in this house?
They sound like birds.
I'm just saying. They really do. They're chirping away in there, aren't they?
Chirp, 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 chirp.
I'll say the 3 of them do love each other very much. They hug, they cuddle, they huddle. You have to leave at 4-ish, so you're home around 5. That's fair enough. I mean, like I say, that works for us, I guess, because we will need to go back and have our dinner and check into the hotel and make sure kids are getting settled, and so that works.
Put the kids in the bin.
What bag number are you on now?
Well, that was bag 13.
So that was 13?
Yeah.
So you got 2 more. 2 more bags to complete this set.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking it slow with the thrill rides that going on Vertigo and the Devil's Dance and Axis. It's fine. Look, honestly, We will take the rides at the pace that we're going to take them. And you remember, we've got kids with us, so we will be doing a lot of the kids' rides as well. We'll just take the day as it comes, and I will get the accessibility sheet thing that they have. I didn't use it last time. I did have it, but it's good to have on hand, I guess. And I will do... I did a review of Adventure Island, but I guess I could do an update. We'll certainly shoot a vlog, but I just remember how much pain I was in at the end of the day. Thanks to Rage.
Well, I'll go on Rage for you if you like.
No, I'll go on it.
No, it's all right.
I'll go on it. I'll go on it. It's
No,
fine.
it's okay. You can do Axis.
No, you got to do Axis.
Oh, I'm really not.
I
wanting
mean,
to do that.
Tiana wants you on it with her, and she really wants to go on it.
I know, but I'm not sure if I've got the willpower for it.
I will go on it first so that you two can see.
What? How does that help me?
Because you'll see how bored I look on it, because it's boring.
That's not going to help me.
It's boring. I will say, it is boring.
I think we need to look up to see if that Ferris wheel that we've got is still open.
But it's there.
I know it's there. It's on the beach.
I mean,
Weird.
that fun fair that we shot the vlog from is packed up and left now. It's going to Windsor.
Is it?
Going to Windsor.
Windsor.
So they're only going for one weekend. Why would you go and set all that up for just 3 days?
Oh, I bet they make bank there though.
Oh yeah, they're not doing a half price day. I saw the posters.
Yeah, no.
No half price day.
I bet they make bank going there for the weekend. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
worth it.
Windsor Common, I think it is.
They probably make more than they did all week here.
And with Avengers Doomsday currently building sets in Windsor, people are probably all over that place at the moment, trying to spy in to see when the filming begins on the sets.
So what did we do today, Ben?
We went swimming.
We did. And then what happened, Ben?
I nearly had an asthma attack, even though I haven't got asthma.
Yeah, that's because you're weird.
It was so weird. I was killed over, couldn't breathe.
I'm telling you, it was that steam room.
It was probably that steam room, yeah, but it felt so good while you were in there. Like, cleared the sinuses and everything.
Didn't feel good to me.
Tiana says she saw your cousin who is young go on it and look so bored, but how about you go on it and then once I saw you come with me if Chrissy doesn't want it? Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind going on it more than once. Yeah, but Chrissy will go on it.
Chris, what does Chrissy get out of this deal?
Nothing.
Then
A nice fun ride.
no deal.
A nice boring ride on Axis.
Doesn't, no.
It's boring.
I think it's one of those where it looks worse than it is.
It looks way worse than it
Yeah.
is, yeah.
I know it is, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still one of those where I look at it and go,
Mm-hmm. And then afterwards, anyway, after swimming, we went to the shops, didn't we?
We did.
And then
We had
whilst
to go get a few bits from the shop.
and then we had to rush and get the bits as quickly as possible,
Every
didn't
time
we?
we go to the shops together,
Yeah.
the school call us.
The school phone us.
Every time.
The school phone us.
The school call us and they're like,
Can you come down,
can
please?
you come down?
Can you come down? Good evening, Jesse. And Ollie says he's never been to Southend. Well, I've been once, and I came home in pain. I was supposed to do Southend Adventure Island in the morning, and then the final day of Fort Park Fright Nights 2025 in the afternoon. I couldn't go to Fort Park. I was in too much pain, so I had to drive home. It sucked.
At least this time we're staying though.
Yeah.
So
That is
if
good.
you are in pain, I'll be like, you go back to the hotel.
Mm-hmm. It's
Come on,
because
dearie. Go to the bath.
It's because they've got a Gerstlauer Eurofighter, which are notoriously rough anyway, named Rage, and they don't maintain it. They clearly don't maintain it, and there's what I can only describe as a kink in the track after the loop, and it's
It banged Ben.
it's aggressive and it's painful.
Ben got banged. Not in a good way either.
No,
guys.
not in a good way.
Not in the good way. He got literally banged.
Yeah.
And then he had to drive all the way home, which is like over 2 hours.
Yep.
Because I wasn't there, so I couldn't drive. So he had to drive. He was calling me like, I'm in so much pain.
I was in pain.
And I was like, I have zero sympathy.
And then there was a massive storm whilst I was on my way home. And that wasn't fun either. So anyway, you have the school call us and they say, we're going to have to suspend Dexter because he's had a meltdown. And we're like, okay.
Yeah, so we're like, wait, what?
Wait, what?
So, anyway, yeah, get down there. And then they're like, so on the phone, the guy that I was speaking to, his head of SEN, was like, oh, we're going to have to suspend him
dick.
for the sixth term.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, the whole of sixth term? Like, that's the rest of his time here. Anyway, we get down there and we see the head teacher and she's like, oh, no, we're suspending him for 1 day.
And that day he's off anyway.
And that's the day that he's off anyway.
He's off anyway.
Because he's off tomorrow because we're seeing this special needs school in a village. So he's off tomorrow anyway.
Hi, Lisa. In the vertical chat.
So I said, well, he's off tomorrow anyway. Yeah, she goes, but we're going to have to do the exclusion, just as policy. I said, all right, whatever. Anyway, she then calls me about 4 o'clock and she says, I've taken away his suspension because basically if I suspend him, he can't go to the school tomorrow.
He can't go to the other school and see it.
He can't go to the other school to see it. And I'm like, what? Something or other where basically they have to be house arrest.
Yeah, so legally,
suspension.
Legally, a school suspension means house arrest. So they're not legally allowed to go anywhere public, apparently, even though there might not be.
Because she was going to say he's suspended, but the caveat is he's allowed to go to school. Well, when she was looking it up, apparently he's not allowed.
Yeah.
So she's like, that's going to do more damage than good because obviously this school is for him. Secondary school. I
mean, it's not the school that's making this decision, Jesse, when it comes to things like that. It's actually the government, right? The government are making that decision. They're saying...
Yeah, so anyway, so she took back the suspension. She said, I've redacted that, but she still wants to have a meeting with me. So then they said that he couldn't go. He's got a school trip on Wednesday, which is up our downs. And they said that he can't go because of safety.
Yep.
So I said, okay, how about if I go? And they said, oh yeah, if you go, then he can go. So now
you're off on a school trip with him on Wednesday.
So now I've got to go on this school trip, which then made Lila go, oh, can you come on my school trip, mummy? And I'm like, damn it. So go away, poodle. So now I've got to go on this school trip as well. And then I've got to have a meeting before the school trip.
It's all fun and games, isn't it? It's all great fun being a parent. I mean, kids are a constant source of worry. Constant source of worry.
And then the head teacher also, she called me and she goes, oh, this school that you're seeing tomorrow, have a year 6. And I was like, yeah.
Mm.
So now she's like, I'm going to speak to the people, not sure who, and see if we can get him transitioned to the year 6.
Lisa says the house arrest thing is not true. Well, like I say, I
don't know, clue. I'm just like,
Lisa used to have mum on trips as well. It'd be so much easier, Lisa, if you were down in the horizontal so I didn't have to keep crooking my neck. I love you.
To be fair, I seem to go on every school trip of his, and I've been on like all of them. So I was really hoping not to have to go on this one.
Mm.
But
so Ollie says his ex's grandson is in exactly the same situation as Dexter. You know what? We were talking to the head teacher today because we sat down and we had a meeting with the head teacher. And she just said to us that they are mainstreaming pretty much every special needs ASD SEN child, regardless of their need.
So they've got 9 children with EHCPs in year 6. That's EHCPs. That's not just SEN. That's children with special educational needs that need the extra help.
Yeah.
She said 3 of them were awarded special needs places. The others have all been given mainstream.
And then she said, the parents are all in fights. The parents are all in fights to try and get their kid into the school that they need to be in. And what pisses me off the most is the local authority know these children need to be in special educational settings. They know it. The reason that they assign them mainstream, and the head teacher confirmed this today, is money. They go, okay, well, yeah, they might need to be in a special educational setting, but we don't want to pay for it.
Well, they haven't got the spaces either.
Freedom for Chrissy was statemented at 10. Oh, you were statemented at 10. Oh, EHCP statemented. Same thing. Yeah. It's called an educational healthcare plan now. EHCP.
Yeah, EHCP. Yeah. It's like I was saying to the head teacher earlier. It's just been a non-stop fight since Dexter was born.
Yeah.
And you know, I did have like a mental break when he got given mainstream. And it wasn't just because he was given mainstream. It was like this overall of just, when can I not fight? You know what I mean? When do I get a break and not have to fight someone for what is right for my child? You know, you shouldn't have to fight this much.
Ollie, that's good to hear. He says that he thinks her grandson is getting a send school in September. That is good. And hopefully, after tomorrow, I mean, for secondary, primary school even, he's in a mainstream. But he's not in mainstream setting. They have this thing called the Lighthouse where they put him in the mornings. It's, you know, segregated. They got a sensory room. They do things like karaoke and stuff like that. It's not normal schooling. But they're so eager to get rid of him that the second they found out today, because they only found out today he was seeing a send school. Hello, Lando Norris fan. Good evening. So yeah, they only found out today that he was seeing a send school tomorrow. So the head teacher phones Chrissy at 4. And between seeing us at, I mean, she left us at what, 3:15 and 4. So 45 minutes have passed since she's seen us. And she looks up this school. She never even heard of this school before we said it to her. She looks up this school. Sees that they take children from age 7, was it?
Yeah, age 7. Yeah.
And so she dropped them an email. Oh, this is all in the space of 45 minutes, right? Saying, oh, we see you take kids from age 7. Can you have him now? I mean, it beggars belief. I mean, the place is a 40-minute drive away, so we've got to...
It looks like Hogwarts.
It does kind of look like Hogwarts, yeah. But it's a 40-minute drive away, so we'll have to get things like taxi provisions in place and stuff like that. It doesn't take 2 minutes. And she emailed them. Could you have him now? And if not, could we maybe work out something? So for the rest of this term, you have him a couple of days a week, and we have him a couple of days a week. We haven't even chosen this school yet. We haven't even made a decision on it. We haven't even seen it. But in the space of 45 minutes of never hearing of the school, I'm ringing Chrissy. She's trying to palm him off to them already. And I'm sorry, but that just rubs me the wrong way. It rubs me the wrong way. Tiana says, Send section, I have this place called D3, where Senko, etc., where all the big people are with this, as well as D2A is a learning zone, and we do groups, etc. You're in a social skills group. Fair enough, and, you know, if it helps, it helps. And don't forget, what does help is hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. So please do hit that like button. I see we've got more viewers on the horizontal than we do likes, so it's always good to marry those up.
Well, yeah, because
marry them up.
The thing is, there are two different types of SEN when you're at school. There's a SEN where, you know, they're autistic, but they can still do their schoolwork.
Mm-hmm.
They're able to do their schoolwork. They just need extra things put in place. And those children generally get overlooked because it's like, well, you're doing fine. You can do your work. You know, we'll just leave you to it. And then you have the children that have the special educational needs where they get an EHCP. And they're the ones that need to be in, like, you know, the special schools and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's hard.
The answer to your question, Amy, is no. The school doesn't have a bus to come pick Dexter up. Doesn't have a bus to come pick anyone up.
Oh, no, we don't do that.
We don't
here.
do that in this country.
No, we don't do that here.
I mean, Tiana says she's got a contract bus taking her straight to school. But...
So that will probably be like a mini bus that comes and picks up quite a few of them.
Yeah, or it'd be a regular sized bus, but it's contracted to pick up a few people.
Ratton used to do that. They had the Ratton bus.
Yes, they did.
They did. They had the Ratton bus.
But
I don't know if that was free though. Was that free? I'm not sure. Used to go right outside Ratton.
But no, Amy. In the United Kingdom, generally, as a rule of thumb, the school bus thing is just not something we do here.
No.
Rockin' Rock Wolf just got a membership from Ollie. Thank you very much, Ollie, for sending out a membership. We really appreciate it. And obviously you can hit a super chat, which we've got a goal for on the horizontal, or you could send out a membership, or you could become a member yourself from just 99 pence a month. But thank you, Ollie, for sending out a membership. Really appreciate it. You don't get anything of this. Yeah, sorry. Look, Tiana, it's okay because... Look,
So you've got like... Okay, let me explain it this way, because I've got two very different children. Okay, I've got Dexter, who's very out and out autistic. He has tics. He has special educational needs.
You did, Wolf.
He's like about 5 years behind in learning. He's about 5 years behind in maturity. Then you've got Lila, who is very smart. She does all her schoolwork. She's a grade A student at school. Everyone praises her. But she has the sensory issues. She has meltdowns. She is very emotional. She's got those sorts of things, and she needs ear defenders and stuff because if it gets too loud, and she like eats everything, bites everything. She chews all of her fingers till they bleed.
I need a new DualSense controller because she's bit it so much it now can't track right.
Yeah, and so you get two very different types. Lila is very much overlooked at school because of, she does her work.
Because she's hyper intelligent.
She's great. She's a great student and all this. She is very emotional. That's what they all say. She's very emotional, though.
I agree with you, Lisa. Lisa says she's going to burn out if they don't support her. I think she's there. Because every morning, every school morning, only school morning, every school morning she finds a way to try and not go. Rockin' Rock Wolf has got a membership from Ollie. He has joined the chat. So thank you, Mr. Wolf, for coming along as well. But it's nice to remember what Mr. Wolf he did the whole Dr. Pepper label.
I mean, at school, so they gave her some ear defenders at school because she's not diagnosed with anything yet. We're on the waiting list, but
we've been on the waiting list for 2 years.
When I was in a meeting with them for Dexter, I explained to them about troubles that Lila was having, and so they gave her ear defenders. Well, these ear defenders, because Lila wears glasses, they dig into her glasses and then it digs into her head. So she had to take her glasses off. So I brought her loops for school. And she's got a chew thingy that she has at school as well.
She does, yeah.
So they have put some things in place for her. But she does very much get, I think, overlooked.
Yeah, of course she does. And you know what?
And my friend's daughter's the same.
But I think... As a rule of thumb, generally, autistic girls... Well, autism, I think, runs more in boys than it does in girls, first and foremost. And if that's not true, then it manifests more in boys than it does in girls.
Boys aren't scared to show it.
Yeah, but you say scared to show it.
Boys are lazy, I'm sorry, but they
But,
are. And girls are like, oh, I must fit in with everyone else.
But what I will say is this, I basically beat tics out of myself because people thought I was weird. I had no support. There are certain, there are certain tics I had that people would point out and notice and mention.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
What have you done? You've done something wrong, haven't you?
No.
What have you done? They just ignore it in girls, do they? Well,
yeah, they do. Because girls follow. They don't show it. They'll just copy everyone else.
Well, like I said, it probably manifests more visually in boys than it does in girls. And unfortunately...
Yeah, boys are easier diagnosed because they don't care.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, it got to the point where, because there was no support when I was young, I just knew that people thought what I was doing was wrong. People thought what I was doing was strange. I had certain tics that I still sort of have, but don't. I mean, mostly my tics are basically my legs now, aren't they? I mean, I've got other tics like
that's called like restless leg syndrome.
Yeah, I've got other tics like I lick my lips and stuff like that.
Chameleon.
But I used to do certain things that people found weird. I mean, Dexter, he tics like a lot. He flaps and he walks around on his toes and
it's the one where he screws up his face though.
Yeah, and he screws up his face and stuff like. He's got facial tics. Yes, Tiana, that's exactly what tics are. Like she said, what are tics? Like me flapping my hands and like lifting my shoulders up uncontrollably. Yeah, those are tics. Yeah.
It's like if you get nervous, anxious, happy, any of that, and your body sort of does something of its own accord.
Yeah, and so
They call them tics.
I had certain tics. I won't say what they were because they were kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. But I almost had to give myself cognitive behavioral therapy, I guess.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel nice.
Yeah, Amy, that's mine too, mate.
Look, it doesn't feel nice as somebody who already knows that they aren't the same as the people around them. To then be constantly told that you're weird. Or hello, Lego Tours, and yes, OBS indeed. So we've got 2 streams running at once, Lego Tours. So you're watching on the vertical. There is also a horizontal where the main chat is. So if you go to the channel, you'll see it. So just click on the channel, you'll see it running twice. And the horizontal is where the chat is. There he is. Yeah. Yes, we are running through OBS. So it's handy because then we can run 2 streams at once. We've got the vertical set up, we've got the horizontal set up. People can make their choice and all that good stuff. But now that you've joined the stream, hit the like button.
Got my hot dogs.
Go right up to the camera, and it should.
Hot diggity dog.
Wrong camera.
Well, I'm not doing it.
Like, for example, if you do that.
Move.
Why is it not working?
I can't see.
Is there tiny coins for the fountain? Yeah, they're sort of under already.
Yeah, there are.
So
they are like they're buried.
Thank you, Lego Tours. Yeah, so they were under the water, so you can't really see them, but they're there. Gianna says, I'm going to apologise now if I have any panic attacks or things going insane when I meet you. Nerves make me haywire. I can't stop moving because how stressed I am. You've already met us once. And you will be absolutely fine. Right, I'll get you on big screen.
Doesn't have the poodle. Yeah.
It's a dog. Well, it's not a dog. It's a rat that pretends to be a dog. Put her down. Put her down.
No. My dog.
Put her down.
No.
She's had too much time on the stream.
Bite him.
She wouldn't know how to bite a person. Look, people are going away. They put the dog down.
Yeah, okay. There you go, mate.
I don't know, Lisa, and I'm not going to say that name.
Oh, Florence!
Oh, God. Right, you're on the final bag of this already. We are not 40 minutes into the stream.
I wonder if I could call Oreo, because she comes when you call her.
Are they shells?
Oreo!
Look at this. It is a big shell.
My shell.
That's cool.
Yep.
Don't worry, Tiana. Like I say, do not worry.
Oh, it is a shell. Where's my shell?
Oh, look.
My shell goes.
That's a minifigure.
Get in there. There you go.
Oh, it's a lovely shell.
Why, thank you.
It is a lovely shell.
I worked hard on that shell.
And then you're building it in a bit, are you? Make it look like it was always there.
It was always there.
Always there. Jesus Christ.
Found it.
Life comes at you fast. You know, we were just trying to have a nice swim and then go and get a couple of bits that we need. And now we're like, well, when can we next go and have a swim? Probably Friday, maybe Friday. Hello. Oh, yeah, it's back.
Just can't get the staff these days.
You knocked this wire and it pulled it off.
Me?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. It was not me.
It was.
He moved his bleeding leg. It was not me. My
Ooh.
God, trying to blame me.
Anyway.
So full of crap.
Anyway.
Take the blame, Ben.
It was you. It's this wire that's going across your thing and then up your shoulder.
No, it was not me. I didn't even move.
But, yeah, sorry about that. We need more space, I think.
We don't have any more space.
No, we don't.
So...
No, we don't. So you can become a YouTube member to help us get more space from just 99p a month. You're so happy your ASD mentor says she will keep in touch with you once you leave school. You're up in her room all the time. Your school used to do relaxation therapy as well as we used to watch history docs. Well, I will say this. The school that we're looking at tomorrow have a full clinical team, don't they?
They do.
They have a full clinical team which work predominantly within the classrooms and provide different types of therapies alongside the teaching team. Outstanding. Are they little horses?
I don't know.
Oh my God, it's a horse's head.
Ben, I'm trying to concentrate.
Oh, are they, this camera's dead.
What camera?
This one.
Was it dead, Ben? What did you do?
It's frozen.
Dun, dun, dun.
Give me a second. All right.
Oh, wow. The last thing they got was me putting it on.
Yep. Right. So if I go here, and then I go like this, and then I plug this in. We're back. Good thing I noticed that, isn't it? Successive mindset. Hello. How are you? We had some technical issues there, folks.
I think we're having a lot of technical issues today.
I have no idea why that for. I think it must have been like a shock to the system when the sound system was pulled out.
Yeah.
I was trying to show them. It's like
No, that was when you plugged it back in.
It's like the Godfather. Horse's head.
Yeah, it's going on here, and I think we twice, I bet. Don't you make me do it twice?
Yeah, we're not bad. Successive mindset. We're not bad.
Look, it's got hooves.
You are in the vertical chat. I see. We got two streams running, so it's now I see somebody up there. I'll actually look up there. But yes, we're just about to finish this. Actually, not even an hour in.
Yes, but what do we have for the next one? Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, but we'll show them afterwards.
I know, but they have to watch till the end.
You do have to watch to the end to see what's coming next.
Oh, look, horse's head.
I will give you a little hint. It came out yesterday.
No hints. No hints allowed.
I'm just saying it came out yesterday. A lot of sets came out yesterday.
You're ruining it.
A lot of sets came out yesterday. So, that is a really bad looking horse. Put it up to the camera.
It's like half a horse.
Put it to the camera.
It's like half a horse going on. There you go, guys. Have half a horse.
Half a horse, nay.
That's because he goes in. Where does he go? He goes here.
It just sits there.
Yep. Oh, God.
Nay.
Oh, don't you fall apart on me, horsey. Yeah, he sits like that. So it looks like he's coming out.
The problem is, Tiana, we can't start the next set yet because we don't have a thumbnail, we don't have a title, people wouldn't be able to find it if we put it in this stream. So we can just have a little chat for 5 minutes after we finish the set, though. That's not a problem.
This is like an old lady's headpiece. There you go. Oh, crap, it looks like my hair. Damn it!
They need to see it.
I mean, it's an old person's.
Yeah. But we will be back, Tiana. It's not like we're going forever.
I might.
Well, if Chrissy doesn't come back tomorrow, I'll start this set without her. Yes, I will.
No way,
I will.
Jose.
Well, I could build the demon bear.
Oh yeah, you can build that.
I haven't got the demon bear. It's downstairs, right?
That thing is evil.
Yeah.
I ain't touching that.
The demon bear.
He came home. He's like, "Oh look, this came free with it." I was like, "Well, they could keep that.
It was a freebie.
I don't care."
It was a freebie. And it is terrifying. It is absolutely it's like the stuff of nightmares. Successive Mindset asks, what is your favourite Lego theme? Personally speaking, I don't have a favourite theme. I just really like, if I see something I really like, we build it.
I knew there was going to be another horse.
You had to build 2, did you?
Damn it.
Oh yeah, there's the other horse's head.
Yes, I know.
But
I'll tell you what my favourite Lego set is.
what's your favourite all-round set?
Wally.
Wally. And you know what?
Oops.
Wally was a moderately priced Lego Ideas set in that vein. And now he's really, really, really difficult to find.
I do also really like your Fortnite set.
I do too. They've got 4 new ones out now. And actually, a couple of them are very good. I thought that they wouldn't be, especially the cheaper ones. But that little Peely set with his little camp is stupidly cute. And it's like 14 quid. And then the Durr Burger, I think, is well overpriced. Successive Mindset says, my favourite is Ninjago. I mean,
Ninjago.
I would say this, apart from Star Wars, I think Ninjago is probably the most produced theme. Because it is, just because we don't build Ninjago or
We used to have some Ninjago.
we had the Ninjago City.
We did, yeah.
From the movie, the massive modular type set. It was huge. But Ninjago is so popular. I mean, it's got TV shows, it's had a movie. So Tiana's is Harry Potter, because of course it is. Well, if I had to go for a favourite all-round theme, I would probably say Disney. Because they produce just some of the most beautiful and out there sets going. I mean, just behind this Trevi Fountain, there is the Beauty and the Beast castle. It is beautiful. It is stunning. It is well designed. We've got the original iteration of the big Disney castle downstairs. Like the one that they have now in the shops is the second version of it. Your favourite is also Speed Champions. We don't really do cars. I mean, I built a Bowser car.
That doesn't count.
It's a car? Is it not?
No, it don't count.
It's not a car?
No.
And I also think, you know, following up the rear, so to speak, architecture.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen the video on the channel that I released this morning. It's a tour of the new Lego shop at Disney Village in Disneyland Paris. And there is a quick flash of the Eiffel Tower set, the 10,000 piece Eiffel Tower set. Now, if we were to build that thing, I don't even know how we'd do it. It wouldn't fit on this table. Would not fit on this table. Where would we put the camera? Tiana says, Ben and Chrissy, remind me to continue my Chamber of Secrets next Lego set. Have you not finished that? Yes, Successive Mind. If you've subscribed to the channel, there's actually vlogs from Legoland on the channel. I think 2 vlogs from Legoland in the last few months. And there's some on-ride POVs as well from some of the rides. Because we don't just do Lego, we do travel, we do theme parks, we do accessibility. I've just been to Disneyland Paris over, not the weekend, just past the weekend before. Plenty of content has dropped on the channel from there, including, like I just said, the tour of the brand new Lego store down at Disney Village, it's really good. So yeah, there's plenty here. Amy is still waiting for Fallout Lego. Well, another company's got the license, haven't they? I sent you that picture, didn't I, Amy? It's not Lego. Successive Mindset, no, not really, because they're more gimmicky than than actually decent sets. He's asking, or she's asking, have you got the Legoland exclusive sets? I mean, the driving school set's crap, the dragon set's crap, and they're well overpriced. So,
I was going to say, we did have... I think I do have a couple of them.
do we have the Legoland Arch? I think we've got the Legoland Arch somewhere. But...
Yeah.
Maybe. So, anywho. Yeah, another company's got the Fallout license, Amy, so... Is it Mega? It could be Mega, like Mega Bricks they used to be, or Mega Blocks they used to be called. And now they're called like Mega Constructs or just Mega. I'm not really sure. But they're Flego. They're fake Lego.
I'm looking forward to the Pokemon.
Yes, we will I will happily join you on a live stream on your channel when we are away, Tiana, for a few minutes. It's not a problem. Not a problem whatsoever. Look at these little lamps. Aren't they cute? No, it's fine. Honestly, it's fine. And don't forget, if you haven't already, do go find us on Instagram. Find our page on Facebook. And you can also follow us. Where else can you follow us? Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We've got a Tiki-Toki. I did a TikTok live from Disneyland, actually, last week. That, on the channel released yesterday, was a video called the Disney Hits Concert. And it's a full live concert. It's like 32 minutes long. And whilst I was filming that in 4K for the channel, we were also streaming it live on TikTok. So, yeah, well, kind of X, kind of not. Because my personal X account is not really for the channel. We've got a Real Review UK X account, but it doesn't really get used. If that makes sense. It's there, but it rarely gets used. But Facebook is pretty active these days for the page. Go find the page. And also, we're starting to do more things on Instagram, so find us on Instagram and obviously TikTok as well. I might even make a little banner to put across the bottom with all the handles on. Might do that. Because then hopefully that'll, a bit of synergy. Get some people.
I'm surprised you haven't done that already.
Yeah, but when it comes to this channel, I mean, you said it best yourself. You just show up, right?
I do.
You just show up. I've got to make the videos.
But I do show
edit
up.
the videos.
So...
make the thumbnails. Do all the background. Do the back end.
Hang on. Who's got the mini violin?
I'm just telling you. I can't do it all. There's not enough hours in the day.
Violin. Who's got the violin?
There's just not enough hours in the day.
You know, though, he could be doing this on Wednesday whilst I'm on this stupid school trip.
Do you know what I'm going to do on Wednesday while you're on this stupid school trip?
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the hot tub.
You see?
I'm going to go to the hot tub.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to sit in the hot tub. And I'm just going to marinade. That's what I'm going to do. You told me to. Now you're upset about it.
Not whilst I'm on a school trip, I didn't.
Oh, I get it. So only go when you want me to go.
No, I don't really care.
Ah, see?
But you can't say you ain't got time.
I mean, they don't let you take... There's a rule. It says no glass in the pool area. Oh, Tiana's got a hot tub in her garden.
Yeah, we used to.
We used to, but the amount of money it costs to run them, it's like £5 of electricity a day to keep them hot. It's ridiculous. So you can pick them up pretty cheap, especially the inflatable ones, but keeping them heated it's a gargantuan bill.
It's probably more than that now. The electric's only gone up.
So what I will say is our health spa membership, because it's not a gym, it's a health spa owned by the Dragon's Den guy, Duncan Bannatyne. probably pays for itself if you sit in the hot tub 5 times a month. In comparison to actually...
I mean, it was a pretty good hot tub.
It was really nice, wasn't it? And it was a lot hotter than I thought it would be. Like, when I go in the hotel pools at Disneyland Paris, they say, we have this heated pool and we have the hot tub. That's more German than French. But they say they have a heated pool and a hot tub. The pools are Arctic. They are like, you get in there and your nipples fall off. That's how cold they are. And then you go from the pool to the hot tub, and the hot tub feels like a regular swimming pool. They don't heat them to hot at all. And then they call it a hot tub.
Yeah.
And I think, that's embarrassing, Disney. A lot of what Disneyland Paris do is embarrassing, though, to be fair. Look how long it's taken them to build Frozen Land. It's looking good. It's looking good. Tiana says, I'm going to this uni fair on next Thursday. Chrissy, come and join me.
Oh, God damn
No, Chrissy's not coming on your school trip as well.
it. God damn it.
She's not coming on your school trip as well. And Thursday she can't. But
Everybody wants me on their school trip.
Thursday she has to spend the day caring for her father. It's a joke. It's a joke. No matter how ill her father ever did get, he'd still beat her on the pool table. Yes, I know you're joking. I'm also joking, Tiana. Have you lost something now? Be bloody careful with that wire, please. Man, this does not look right. This does not look right. Oh, God.
River, why is your bumblebee under here? Take that.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
That's one of the last pieces as well.
Oh.
You are nearly done with the Trevi Fountain.
Okay, just stay.
It's been 2 weeks since you did the second.
Hang on a minute, guys. I've obviously done something wrong here. Why am I
It
always...
was at that moment
I'm
she
always-
realised she had fucked up.
Shut up, Ben. Yes, I did have that right the right way. Because that goes on there.
Yeah.
But the statues are supposed to be around that side.
Oh. So you just take them off and switch them round.
Yeah.
It's actually not that hard to fix. To be fair. And it looks really good. It does. Looks really good. Yes, we know you're joking anyway, Tiana. Like I said, I'm also joking. I tell you what. I have wound up John to no end today.
And you've been told off.
I have wound him up to no end today. And I have had such fun doing it. I told him earlier on, actually, once he was at basically breaking point, I just said to him, it's like a sport for me, John.
There's a cat here.
Oh, God, it's Florence. I just heard her go, meow.
There's an egg on top of here.
There is, and she's going to come in and Godzilla it in a moment, isn't she?
Okay, what is that from?
Where's what from? Just pretend it's not on there. It's for the best. Just pretend. Oh,
Florence.
Tiana.
Baby, what are you doing?
It would be long-winded to explain what I did. But needless to say, it was hilarious. And I was enjoying myself. Indeed, Amy, indeed. I was enjoying myself a bit too much.
I actually don't know where it's from.
Just pretend that it's...
No, like, I'm going through all of it.
I really like the horses breaking out the fountain. I think we're going to call this done. I mean, it does look really cool. Move it in. But yes, I had so much fun. I'm probably going to do it again tomorrow.
Yeah, no, it's not there.
That's fine. So it's done, is it?
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a fountain.
Oh, we have a cat.
We have a Trevi Fountain. It is finally complete. It is beautiful. It's a lot of white. It's a lot of white, but it looks very nice. I mean, we tilt it back a little bit. Hold on. You can
Not
see.
you, bro.
You can see just how nice this is. Ooh. Ah. Eee. That is so well constructed as well. It feels quite solid.
Just show the egg on top. It's an egg. Sacred egg.
So, that is that. And this is Luxo Jr. Why is it not focusing on it? There we are. If you've ever seen a Pixar movie, at the beginning of that movie, this little lamp jumps on the ball. And it's been a mainstay since our childhood. And look, you can even position it so it's jumping on the ball. This is not focusing. I'll tell you what, give me a second. I know what the issue is. Now it should focus straight away, watch. There we go. Or you can have it when it's staring at you, you know, when it looks around. Ooh. I think this is going to go the way of the Wally. I think if you didn't buy this in its first few weeks, you're never going to see this again. So, there it is, folks.
Which one are we going to do, though? I reckon it's going to be that one.
I think we've got to position it like this.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it looks up, doesn't it, at the end?
Yeah, I know.
I think we've got to position it like that.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, but that way it will take
Where
up
he's,
less
like,
space as well.
Jumping up and down, isn't he?
I do like... Apparently, there's references to a loads of Pixar films in this. I don't get how there could be. But apparently there are. Unfortunately not, Julie. It doesn't light up. However...
You wondered that, didn't you?
I did. But the Snow White set, which is coming afterwards, does have a light brick.
Yeah, look. This is what it does. So if you had it facing you, it squished the ball.
Yeah.
So that doesn't add up.
All
So
right.
you've got to have it where it's...
Yes, dear. You got to show them.
I mean, you've got to do it right, haven't you? You can't...
You want it
Well,
like that.
It shows you how... You know, how it actually does it.
I agree with you. I think it is a shame that it doesn't light up. But...
Especially if you had it like the front one, where it's facing the ball.
Yeah.
That would be really good if it did light up.
Join us tomorrow from 7:30 p.m. UK time, where the stream can go for longer than the hour that this stream has been. But obviously, this was just a stream to finish off, and not only finish off the Trevi Fountain, but sort of ease ourselves back into this type of stream. We ain't done it for a fair few weeks, have we? And it's been nice. It's been nice seeing you all. It's been nice talking to you all. I want to thank Ollie for gifting a membership, and I want to remind people, if you haven't become a member already,
Coming in ginger
let me
hair.
just check, see if we actually did get any subscribers during this stream tonight. Oh yeah, we did. We got a couple. So if you have subscribed, I want to say a huge thank you.
Oh, flow, flow.
Stick with us. There'll be plenty to come.
Flow, flow.
And as always, smile and wave. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Smile and wave. Just keep smiling and waving.
Smiling.
I'm going to blink twice. That means I need help.